that we got rid of a short while ago. So the aisle used to go right down the middle, and then you used to come in just down the middle. And on the wall here to your right is just the total timeline of prospect history over the course of the last 50, 60 years. Really what inspired this is major building changes, major world events, and how those world events were depicted here at Prospect. And then also just like life moments. The one I always love on here is the payphone, because kids have no idea what a payphone is. So I got to make sure we put that on there. Looks like girls wearing pants for 1969, 1970, upper white socks. That's interesting. Languages spoken at home. So that's a lot of, so our population is still very much a white student population, about 75+%, but we have a lot of languages being spoken at home, which is actually really impressive. The other thing that you're going to see a lot of here, I'm going to go through a couple of these buildings or these rooms right here, something called career pathways. So when kids start at Prospect, they don't have to just know what they want to do for the rest of their lives when they're 14 years old. Like, you're like, wow, I still haven't figured it out yet. Here I am. But we ask them to identify these pathways because we offer a lot more career-focused classes. And so you could change your pathway like every day of the week if you want. It doesn't really matter. But if you say you want to become, do something in the health sciences or the medical field, we have a pathway that gets kids to learn about that profession, and to the point where we even offer a certified nursing assistant's certification by the time they graduate. So it's super cool to see that stuff. And every year we have aviation mechanics, we have business, we have law, and something that was depicted in that video. And so it's really kind of cool to see how that's changed. Now if a kid takes something and they realize they don't like it, that's great. They didn't take 2 years of college to figure that out. And then they have to kind of reboot a couple hours in order to graduate on time or whatever it might be. So whether they find out they love it or hate it, it's still a win. It doesn't matter. And so we have a lot of courses that fall along those lines. We're starting right here. This is our health pathway room.
Didn't this used to be the childcare room?
This was the preschool. You're right. Place that was just called the hub. We just kind of walk past over there. We have our ARC, the Academic Resource Center. That's our tutoring center in here. Our post-secondary success, or our college center, is in the corner over there. So like, it's kind of like the academic hub or the resource hub. That's kind of how we're going to design this. As far as the library goes, we used to have a lot of books in here. We used to have a lot of books. We used to have, like, this used to be stacked all the way back to the wall, stacked all the way back to the windows, which is actually travesty because you have quite flash windows there. And then we had stacks over here, and then over the course of the last about 10 years, we really thinned it out. We had some hard conversations. You have to look at when the last semi-quiet. It's not quiet in here, but it's semi-quiet. The art is where you have more quiet study. And then, if kids are free period, we don't require them to be in a supervised study hall all times if they have a free period. So if they're free, they come here. The great thing about Prospect kids is like they are very trustworthy. We have open campus still. They leave, and we run, they come back. And so it's awesome. And so freshmen have to stay, but the upperclassmen will need to come back for lunch, which is great. So our cafeteria, which is way only hold 600, we have 2,200, and only 3 lunch periods. Do the math, just add up. But as far as in here goes, we also hold like receptions in here. We'll have large meetings here. Still left over from our alumni reception, our distinguished alumni reception yesterday. So it was done broken down entirely. But this is a great space, a lot of natural light. And a lot of the newer additions that you're seeing, whether the pool, the library, cafeteria, a little build on, they all have the same window style. So it has a good feeling where it's like it was built together. It's very intentional. And then also too, you'll notice the exterior no longer has like the 1950s paneling. Over the course of the last 15 or so years, we've been putting up an all glass exterior, which is beautiful. Water is always a constant temperature. We have swim gym, as the kids like to call it. Everyone has to go to swimming class. Everybody's in class is swimming. And so they want the water to be 89 degrees. Swim team do not want it that warm. We try to keep it around like 79-ish, give or take. So we do have 0 depth entrance, which is super nice to have here as well. So it allows us to accommodate our handicapped students, also students with a little adverse to water. And so that can be a business program that they'll come over if they have students that, hey, we don't know, we come here to use our pool, because it allows kids at their level. Say broadcast games, so the game you saw last night, like I love process football games. You can log on to see every home game of the year. We have like a legit broadcast team that covers all this stuff, basketball games as well. We still do a print newspaper plus a website. Then in this class, we also run a digital music class that's in here too. So what is digital music? So kids that didn't learn playing the trumpet or a violin from the 4th grade or something like that, but they love music, they can mix digital beats. And so they learn how to do stuff on the computer, which is pretty much what the music industry is now. We have a class that teaches kids how to do that. That's actually one of our orchestra teacher. He's the one that does it. He's a project grad himself. He's the one that teaches kids how to do that. And then this class right here is kind of like a multi-faceted space. Right now it's set up for geometry and construction. As you walk by, you'll see some like some framing and stuff going on. So they teach kids like applicable math. Like when am I ever going to use it?